Hi, so this is a collaboration video that the sweet Danielle Nicole is hosting. If you haven't seen her channel, definitely go check her out. She has weigh-in videos, she participates in the tags and collabs. She is now doing a Sunday prep video, and I am so enjoying those videos. So I just love her channel. Definitely go check her out. I will have her link and all the other participants in this collaboration in the description box below. So definitely go check everyone out. Such great channels. I just love them all. So this is our favorite crockpot recipe. I do not have a lot of crockpot recipes that I go to a lot. So this inspired me to just try something new. And I have to be honest, I tried Weight Watchers, it was corn and bacon chowder. It did not come out good. So I decided to do something different. So I looked up a minestrone because I love minestrone soup, and I don't ever make it. And that's a great low point option. By the way, if you're new here, I follow the Momentum plan, which is an older Weight Watchers plan. So my point system may be a little bit different than yours. And like I said, I follow the Momentum plan. So minestrone is a great low point option. So I figured I would find a recipe and try it. So this recipe came out really good. I instead of just using regular canned tomatoes, I used Rotel. I would not suggest that if you do not like spice, because it came out very spicy, very hot flavored. So if you don't like spicy, just definitely stick to the regular canned tomatoes. Let's get started. I'll show you how I prepare this minestrone soup, and then I'll be back. Here is everything that you'll need for this recipe. 2 stalks of celery, 2 carrots, 1 medium onion, all diced, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of basil, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 3/4 teaspoon of rosemary, 4 cups of broth. I'm going to use 2 large chicken bouillon cubes and add 4 cups of water. It also calls for an additional 1 to 2 cups of water. 30 ounces of canned tomatoes. I'm going to spice it up and use 3 cans of Rotel. Salt and pepper. Canned beans, 2 different kinds. I'm going to use white beans and red beans, a half a cup of each. And then optional is balsam vinegar, 1 to 2 teaspoons. So I'm going to try that and use 2 teaspoons. And then, of course, pasta. I'm going to cook this separately and then add it to my soup after the soup is all done. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is dice up the vegetables, and then it's open all the cans up and dump those in, except for the pasta. So let me dice up the vegetables. I'll get those in the crock pot, and then I'll get all the cans open and we'll just dump those in. So this is everything in the crock pot. I'm going to turn it on low and let it cook for 6 hours. Okay, so here is the finished product. It looks really good. And like I said, the Rotel was just a little too spicy, but it looks delicious though. It's going to be good. So I just put in a cup and a half of the soup mixture, and then I did a half a cup of pasta. I really like doing the pasta separately, and then I know exactly how much pasta I'm eating. So yeah, but yum. Okay, so that is my spicy minestrone soup. Like I said, if you don't like spice, you will not like the Rotel in it. I didn't have regular canned tomatoes, so that's one reason why I tried the Rotel in it. And I didn't have tomato paste. The recipe calls for tomato paste, and I didn't have tomato paste. And when I got it all cooked, I thought, I really needed that tomato paste, so definitely don't skip out on the tomato paste. So I just put a cup of 0 point marinara sauce in it, and it came out really good that way too. But I definitely wouldn't skip out on the tomato paste. But this is a great recipe. I really liked it, and I definitely will be making it again. But I will be making it with regular tomatoes and adding the tomato paste. It calls for a bay leaf. I didn't have any bay leaf either, so I was kind of trying to make this recipe without going to the grocery store. And I did all right. making it without going to the grocery store. The reason that I put the pasta in after I cooked it is just because then I can measure out the pasta better. I had a couple suggestions from a couple of my YouTube subscribers that suggested doing that, and I love that now. Anytime that a soup calls for rice, I put it in after so that I can measure out the rice. Pasta, I always put it in after now so that I can measure out the pasta. Works awesome. So yeah, definitely a great recipe. But if you like the spice, I might even if you are like super love spice, I might even suggest just trying 1 can of Rotel. But it did come out good like that. So yeah, it was definitely a great minestrone soup. You'll love it. I didn't put it, figure out the points exactly, but I figure on blue and purple, the soup itself, the soup base is 0 points. And on green and momentum, you're only counting for the beans in the soup itself, the soup base. So that would be oh, I did add a little bit more beans to it. So the recipe called for 1/2 cup of each, the 2 kinds of beans, and I added maybe like 1/4 cup of each more. So we're looking at 3/4 of a cup of each. So that's 1.5 cups of beans. And on momentum, and I'm pretty sure it's the same on the green plan, but on momentum, 1/2 cup of beans is 1 point. So this whole soup is 3 points without the pasta in it. 3 points for that made, I think it was like 8 cups. So, I mean, you're looking at having 2 cups of that soup. And I'd probably count it maybe 1 point on green and momentum. And then you can add how much pasta that you want. So definitely a great low point filling soup there. So yeah, all right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. Definitely go check out everybody that's participating in this collab, including Danielle Nicole, the host. And I will see you next time. Bye.